Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get this fixed up here. How's it going, Trader 007? Sun on Wall Street, Tony Gold. How's it going? Trying a little short here. Potential gap fill. Just logged on the charts. Got in it a little too late. A little bit late here, but that's all right. Maybe it still works out in our favor. I don't know. Maybe. Break of 90, I'm going to add pretty heavy here. Look for a quick scalp, 10 points, or 5 points for that breakthrough 90. Let me see here. Do I do that over here? Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I don't guess. In Q, I'll do it like this. Breakthrough 90. Then ES is looking a little bit weaker here. It just tapped the gap. ES just tapped the gap. Just notice that. So ES did tap the gap there. ES tapped the gap. Tappage. We shall see here. Take profit trader. There it is. All right. So trying to get this move lower. Oh. There we go. Let's see if we get a nice push down here or not. Probably go something like that. Not looking for the world here. Fill in the gap, I think so. Doing good, Son of Wall Street. Doing good. We'll see if we get down there. If we could put an OB here, that would be nice. Break of 90, I think I would like to see a nice quick flush down to the 80 on the break through 90 here. There we go, pushing through 90. See if we get that quick little flush down to 80 here. A good spot to take this profit would be 67. I'm going to look for the full fill at 55. Do think I'll go stop to break even at 80, or at a minimum put the stop at 208. I'm going to go ahead and take that one off there. I got to turn the sounds back on. I turned them off last night because you guys could hear them, but I like hearing the sounds. So we're going to create a little 2-minute OB here. It's not 1 on the 5, but effectively could put my stop there. What up, Donovan? Donovan, doing good, doing good. So quick little $117 win there. Get the little runner going, see if it can get some legs for us. Get a full gap fill down to 155 potentially. Yeah, I kind of missed the trade. Like, realistically, this was your entry here. I liked, this would have been kind of the entry here, but looks like it would have been invalid anyway, but I missed it. Could have been something up higher there as well. Do kind of have a data candle sort of looking like up there. Let's see. 320s was ran through. But we're on the sell side of the curve here. You'd think that it would just continue lower. We shall see. Guys, if you didn't notice, good morning, Miss K. If you didn't notice from the banner up top, Take Profit Trader 50% off, 3 days to pass. Let's go, code MM. 3 days to pass, 50% off. Let's get it going. Lucid, 40% off. Bulenox is still 89% off. Apex is 90% off. Who am I forgetting? My Funded Futures. 50% off might have ended on Friday. I think it did. 20% off the new Rapid plan. End of day. Use code MM. Yeah. Bulenox will be coming out with the direct to funded accounts at some point today, guys. Once they do, I'll let you know. They're also got no activation fee accounts launching today as well. They did reduce the number of funded accounts that you can have to 5. But they're going to have automatic payout processing and things like that going on. So a lot of good deals going on right now. Take advantage of them while you can. You guys can't hear that music, right? The Take Profit Trader sale is only for 1 week, just so you know. Tony's back. He's back. Did you guys see that Hayden Panettiere was found dead? It's crazy to me. Like, what's going on? with some of these celebrities dying for whatever reason. I guess they haven't announced what went on with her yet, but dying too young there, too young. I just watched that movie. Remember the Titans? Maybe like a week ago. So yeah, Kofer, I did read that she had some mental issues as well, but I don't want to speculate as to what happened. It's still just sad, right? 36 years old, man. Oh, let's go. You were off for 2 weeks after blowing the funded. That's all right. What about him? Good morning. It's just super sad, you know. It's like, come on, man. I've had it, you know, we went through that in my family as well. I've talked to Husk. I've talked about it before in the stream, how like, you know, like how this life sometimes doesn't make too much sense. You have people who want to live but can't, right? For various reasons. Whether it's cancer, heart attack, you know, some sort of degenerative disease that you just can't live with. And you have people who can live but just don't want to. So, oh, let's go, Coper. Nice job. So it's just kind of, you know, it's kind of a mind thing where it's like, man, why is life like that? Coper, I think if you've already got them passed, I think you're still like into the old rules, right? So I think you're okay. Let's go, Tony. Nice. Glad you had a good time. But yeah, just thinking that we fill the gap here, guys. I've already scaled out of this position. Um, I mean, as far as where my stop would kind of be the safest, would probably be up here at like 240s. I don't know that I want to put it up there. ES has already filled the gap. Exclamation point MM in the chat, guys, if you enter the giveaway. Still trying to pass this rapid account here for my funded futures. I'm up about $2,000 total in it. So we need about another $1,000 to get it passed. I think so, Koper. Or if you've already had them passed, they would be in line to be activated once you get above the buffer. Good morning, Futures Trader. The giveaway you guys can choose. It's not for TPT because I don't have any of those to give away, but you can choose between My Funded Futures, Lucid, and Apex. Anybody using Fund Your Edge? Anybody using them? It's a newer prop firm. Good morning, Mad Moxie. One of my buddies has been advertising Fund Your Edge. He likes them. And I was thinking about partnering up with them, getting a code with them as well. I try to, you know, I try to stay away from the new props as much as I can. But they seem to be doing okay. I don't know how long they've been out. But I didn't know if anybody in the chat had any experience with them. Experience. I see them in his chat doing BOGOs all the time. Buy one, get ones. So. Put in a little small green candle on the 5-minute here. I did not check to see if we have news. I didn't mark anything out. I just jumped on the chart and entered the trade. No news Monday, guys. Not that surprising. Woo! Should I put this up here where it needs to go? I guess. Grown man's mind. We'll see if we get the gap fill. I mean, if we kind of just stay in this area, I'm okay with that. I could add at 212. It would be fairly aggressive. Well, let me check the audio right quick and see how loud I am. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it looks fine. Looks fine, looks fine. So I won't be on My Funded Futures today, guys. I'll be on there tomorrow from 9 to 10:30. Crystal will be on my channel from 9 to 10:30. And then I'll be back here at like 10:45. I'll take a little bit of a break after, just a few minutes, and then we'll run you guys until 12, 1 o'clock, something like that. So you'll miss, I won't be there in the morning. However, we will be there. I'll be there a little later into the day, right? So yeah. You guys want to do a nah, I better not. I was gonna do a little video, do a little chat, do a little short video with you guys on here. I could. Let's hit that like button, guys. Please. Por favor. Por favor. All right, another little bear flag look on the 5-minute here. Need to get back below the low here would be pretty ideal. See if we can do it. You got paperwork from them, Futures Trader? What did it say in terms of what is that your first your first communication from them? Oh, let me check and see. They want to give you $100 million. Let's go. Take it. Just make sure the check clears before you spend any of it. That's all you got to do. Make sure the check clears first. Oh, it's like the 5th or 6th letter. Training, Promotions? I have no idea. Not sure. Good morning, Francis. How's it going? Um, Builder. We can cancel that one because I definitely don't have a builder. Builder. Wait. Oh, they say builder. Yeah. Trying to push up there. We want to see this bear flag sort of play out here. A little 3 candle push up on the 5 minute here. That is insane. We're looking for the gap fill here, guys. Looking for the gap fill. The fillation of the gap. That's what we're looking for. Little bear flag here. With the gap fill below. I was kind of wanting the gap fill before the top of the hour because, as you guys know, at the top of the hour, you know, that's when the pre-orb is set, and this thing's probably just going to dump. Zoom in on it a little bit here. Because that, if it does fill the gap here, I mean, that's going to make that, that's 50 points. It's not bad. It wouldn't be so bad. Do I want to take both of these? I don't know. I guess we'll decide after the 15 minutes is set. We'll decide then. What up, J Dilb? iTrates. I just want $200. How hard can it be? We just need 10 points. How hard can it be? Kind of, yeah. $21 EMA up there, 218. Does the bear flag play out here? Tapping into a small 5 minute gap here. There we go. Pulling back, pulling back. Okay, what does it say here? What up, Trading Star? The two options? No, I didn't. Let me check your messages. Good morning, Joyce. Lucid's 40% off is only for new users. Pretty sure it was for the daily account. So it's for the daily account should be for everybody, I think. This promotion is now available in your affiliate dashboard to customize. Okay. So it looks like Bulanox's new accounts are now available. Yeah, I'll double check that on the dailies in a moment. So let's see how we got to do this on Bulanox. Option 1. So can I... Hold on. Because I don't know what they got going on here. Let me see here. Let me change this. MM1. Because I have to have two different codes here for whatever reason. I don't know why. What the heck? So... I have to use two different codes on Bulanox. I don't like that, but what can you do? So the no activation fee accounts and the direct accounts are going to be MM1. If you want to pick those up. Yeah, Trading Star, I'm pretty bad about checking messages, man. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Lucy got too expensive. Everything's over 100. Guess what? Take Private Traders, $85 for the 50K, 75 for the 25K. Hey, not bad. You know, let me see what's going on. Let me just double check the Lucid. I'm gonna check the daily. Guess I might get stopped out here. What? Why is it saying that my password's incorrect? I literally just logged into this like 2 days ago. Didn't I? Or did I change the password? Maybe I did. Yeah, I do think I did change it on vacation. Let me see. Okay, I did. What was I doing here? I'm looking at the daily. So on the Lucid Daily, if you go with the, you should get it for $68. The 50K should be $94 with my code. Let me double check. Yeah, so you get the daily account for $94 for the 50K, or you can get the daily account for $68 for the 25K. Nice thing about the 25K is you do only have 1,000 of drawdown, but 1250 profit target. So it's the closest you're going to get to like a 1-to-1 there. York, I'm going to be on earlier as I'm not on my funded TV, right? As we're not on my funded TV, we'll be on earlier. Okay. Looking for this bear flag to break. Yeah, on the days I'm not on there, we'll be on earlier, and we'll stay on a little later. Just depends on how the price action goes, if we have anything to trade, that sort of thing. Oh. Why would this dummy leave the group? All right, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Might get stopped out, guys. Might. Es posible. I don't like, well, the 5-minute, well, it did not quite inverse there. I don't mind the gap staying down there. Save it for the open. I'm okay with that. Save it for the open potentially. Mancini says we remain in no trade summer chop. Last week we broke out another bull flag with 97 and 94 resistance. Late Friday we swept it, back tested it. Longs triggered again. Could be taken anytime into Sunday per newsletter and back up. Yeah. But like I said, guys, 50% off Take Profit Trader is only good for 1 week. 45% off the direct accounts and no activation fee accounts on Bulenox is good for a week as well. Code MM1 on Bulenox for those. Code MM for the normal accounts. Yeah. Lucid Daily is 40% off. Code MM. Got a lot of good deals going on right now. $49 all in on the Apex. No activation fee. Intraday trailing 50K account. Or $59 for the 100K. Code Myth on those. A lot of good deals going on everywhere, across the board. Good morning, Wayne. How's it going? You're still getting it for 119. Did you already use your codes? Tech, I think you had 5 uses on that. Or maybe it was 4 or 5 uses. Yeah, there are a lot of deals going on. It should be less than that. I don't know how many. I think you can only get 5 uses. So I don't know. I do not want to do the 2-factor crap. Because when I try to sign up for an account, and of course I haven't used it yet, it still shows. Oh, well, this is one thing to consider. You know, whether you're doing intraday or end of day, and whether you're doing a daily loss limit or not, right? That changes the price depending upon. So if you go end of day and you have this off, it's $88. If the daily loss on and you intraday, it's 55. So I don't know if are you messing with these toggles at all? End of day, no daily loss limit. Yeah, 119. If you have the daily loss limit, it's 94. That's why. Pre-orb right now is 30, not even 30 points. I don't like that. Not a fan of that. Man, I don't know if I want to take it with 30 points. I guess if it opens outside of it, I'll take it. Tricky on that one if it opens up inside of it. I don't think it will. It should probably open up outside of it, unfortunately. Guys, I've already locked in $212 on the day, so even if this trade loses, I'll lose like 80 bucks. We'll still be up 120. I took another little scalp over here on it. 5 points with a mini. What is that? Yeah, the pre-orb is set here, guys, in 10 seconds. It's going to be 28 points. Again, you would think the smaller the pre-orb, the better, right? But in actuality, it tends to lose more when it's less than 40 points, something I've noticed. So if it opens up outside of the pre-orb, then I think that's better. It'll make it a better option for us, potentially. But if it opens up inside the pre-orb here, I like the downside. Anybody see why I like the downside more now? I mean, it's not rocket science here. We have a lot of low resistance liquidity here. We have an unfilled gap down here. So if those things can stay in place going into the open, high probability it might go. So, yeah, we'll see, Tony. We shall see. So probably at open, we think we get a kind of a smash down, maybe. Did drop my son off at college this weekend. So he officially moved in this weekend at Georgia Tech. We shorted from 218 into that dump. We didn't get the 175 4-hour test. That's still in play. Yeah, I agree. People are going to be crushed early. We'll see. I don't know. I think a lot of people are looking for the gap to be filled. A lot of people look for that gap to be filled last night. The only issue here that I see really is ES did fill the gap already. So ES already filled the gap. Nasdaq did not. Actually, I just want to make sure it didn't fill it over here on the actual NQ and I'm looking at something wrong. Where is the gap on the actual NQ? Let's drag that over. My hopes and my dreams. Where's the previous day close at as well? Let me look at that. I mean, it should be the bottom of the gap, but let's just make sure. Uh, 175.50. What? No, that can't be right. $154.75. All right, that's what I thought. Okay. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and set everything up here for the pre-orb, but still not quite sure how I'm gonna play it. I think I'll just go one account at a time here. If I decide to take it, I need to fix this. Orb short. Okay, that one's correct. Orb long. All right. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, exactly. What could possibly go wrong here? I'll take it on one account. If it opens up inside, I don't even know if I'll take it on any. I may not even take it on an eval. If it opens up inside, I'm probably going to just take it on just an eval. That's it. And we'll look for a better spot for 10 points on the other accounts. All right, let's turn the music off so we can kind of lock in on the open here. Take a quick look. You guys haven't already hit that like button. Enter the giveaway, exclamation point MM. Is it a sell or a buy? I mean, I'm leaning towards the downside. That's what I'm leaning towards. I mean, ultimately, I do think we go up, but I think it open probably fill the gap to the downside kind of deal. That's what I'm thinking. We got about 9 minutes here to kind of decide, right? What's cheaper now? TPT 150K with the discount or the Lucid? TPC is 185 or 180. And Lucid. We'll see what Lucid is. I'll tell you right quick. I think Lucid is slightly more expensive, but let's just see. Lucid, if you go end of day and you have the daily loss limit off, it's 281. With the daily loss limit on, it's 221. And if you go intraday, it's 183. So with the daily loss limit and intraday is 183. With intraday and no daily loss limit, it's 238. So Lucid's slightly more expensive. However, you know, it's up to you there. Good morning, Clarity. Alexia in the house. Oh. 3 days have passed instead of 2. Yep. That's another thing. So The week of the TPT seems that way, right? Alexi, seems that way. I mean, our sales have been struggling pretty hefty, so maybe it'll help spur some usage of the code. We'll see. What do you guys think it open? Do we manipulate higher? Maybe go up? You got to kind of like think of this in both directions, right? Do we go back up into like this BPR here at open and then push down? I mean, this potentially we could, but we'll see. Might have to grab a couple TPTs. Let's go. You're waiting for your payout. Nice, Cooper. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't know, guys. We're in the range now. So as of right now, I'm not going to take it on a funded account, but if we pop out of it to the bottom and kind of retest it and leave the gap, I'll take it, but so we'll see what happens at open. We've got about 5 minutes. I need to go. Let me run to the toilet right quick before the market opens. Run to the toilet. Be right back. Okay, okay. We back. We back. We here. Right there at the 21 EMA and the 50 EMA. 21 on the 5, 50 on the 2. I may get stopped here if it's okay if we do. Kind of popped out the top there. It was kind of what we talked about. We like to see it kind of go outside the range before open. Let's go short. Let's see kind of what happens. Good morning, Donna. How's it going? So it looks like we're about to get stopped out. So the The My Fun and Futures 50% off promo did get extended as well, guys. So I'll try this on my Apex funded. All right, all right. So we'll see kind of what happens right here at open. We got a minute and a half. 27. We're so close to both sides here. It's going to be a little bit of a tricky drop. All right, let me see. 20. All right, I'm going to have to move this up. And all right, 20 seconds. I don't love it, but I'm going to take it. All right, orders are down. We're in long. I mean, brackets disappeared again for some reason, but they end up working. Maybe when the brackets do that. I got too far away there. Got stopped out on that play there. So it took 275 on that. Too far away from it. I have no idea weeks. I got my brackets disappeared. They disappeared off there. So that was interesting. Luckily I was able to just close it there for 275. Got some relative equal highs up here. I mean, really, 280, 50. Are those in the NQ as well? I don't think they are. They are? No. I mean, they're relative equal. Do I try the short? Man, I don't know. Horny Punisher, how's it going? I don't know what was going on there weeks. Hopefully, the volatility right there at open's pretty hefty. All right, I'm going to jump in here with 2. I think I'll take one off down here. Push through there. Come on, get down there. Get down there. Took the short over here, but come on. Stop me. God dang it. Quant Tower's going haywire. Mine's working okay. Dude, I took it over here and I knew it was going to bounce off 90. I wanted to go break even there. It literally is like 6 ticks from my take profit. It was like 6 ticks from my take profit. ES pushing down here, 7,800. See if we can fill this gap here. Come on, push through the 90 here with some speed. Push through the 90 with some speed. Unfortunately, ES is at a level of support here, guys. I'm going to get out of one of these. I don't like how the ES is at a level. You know what? I may actually just... I'm going to take this off. I don't like how the ES is right here at the support level. 94 to 97. 97 is your first support down. We're getting a bounce off of it now. If you get a retest and hold here, this thing could kind of squeeze. If ES loses like 97 area, this could be interesting. We're chopping back and forth here, guys. I mean, pretty muted open here. Less than 100 points. Ooh. So ES is kind of above the 97 here. Let's see if it can hold it. Get another candle to a print above the 97 on the ES could be interesting. Still just kind of barcoding here, guys. You can maybe take a range play here if it kind of pushes back up. All right, it's moving lower now. Let's see. There's to the 190. It's kind of what I was looking for a moment ago that we just didn't get. We swept the low there. I think it's going to run this gap now. ES not really pulling back here. Nasdaq sweeping the low. ES not cooperating. Where's this low? 166. Man, she's getting tricky down there at the low, huh? Does it hit the 166 here? There's 68, 67. ES pushing down now as well. Again, ES already filled the gap. There's the new week opening gap touch. Let's see if it pushes all the way through it. We have a flat bottom 5-minute candle down there at 137 as well, 138 on the 5. And then I think another, yeah. So we just kind of, actually, guys, NQ did not touch it yet. NQ did not touch the gap yet, by the way. Is that right? Did I mark that out right? I don't think NQ touched. Yeah, I don't think NQ touched the gap. MNQ did. But it doesn't look like NQ did unless I'm got it marked wrong. Where's the open at of this candle? 170. Oh, okay, it did. Okay. It did. It did actually touch it. I wasn't sure. Back above 200 here. Interesting. ES. Let's see if ES can sweep that 190, 7794. Squeeze up here. Squeezing up. 21 EMA at the on the 5-minute at 224. 224. Do we get one more sweep lower here? Do we get one more sweep lower? It feels like we might. I think I'm going to switch over into scout mode here a little bit. I screwed myself up there. Boom, boom, boom. Sweet daily open. That Asia is low. Yeah, we'll see. Kind of bounced right off that, huh? Got a nice little push up off of it. We'll see, guys. We'll see. This thing's not. It's just kind of it's just kind of chopping back and forth. It's just chopping back and forth. Big wicks to the upside there on the 5-minute. $15 seconds left on this candle. Can we sweep lower here? Through the 90 there, it looks like we might want to move lower. Let's see if we can resweep the low one more time. Completely fill in the gap. Maybe ES can run through that 94. ES right there at the 94. Can it pop through there? Just the question. Can ES push through 94 here? ES through 94. See if we can sweep down here. So ES swept that 94 finally. Push back above 97 is going to be a little scary. 186. See if we get back above 97 there on the ES. Just try to be patient here, guys. We'll see what happens. Right now, there's not really much to do. Just trying to be patient. It's just kind of barcoding back and forth. And I like the way the ES looks here, guys. Try a little long here on the ES. Look for 5 points. Stops at the stops at the low. Feels like we're just about to squeeze. We'll give it a try here. We'll see. Got in a little late. Let's be patient. And we squeeze. So long ES, got to be patient. Still's Monday, yeah. I don't mind Mondays. Might get stopped over here. Need to hold 97, obviously. Over here on the ES. Gotta hold that level. Guys, exclamation point MM in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. Apex, My Funded Futures, or Lucid. It's up to you. Bouncing off the 97 there for the ES. Let's see if it can hold that area. If it loses that area, we're most likely going to get stopped. So we'll see if it can hold. Squeezing up here 250. New 5-minute candle here. 5 minutes from the top of the hour. Oh. Very choppy, guys. Very, very choppy. Yeah, JDL, but you could play the range until the range. I mean, the problem is once the range breaks, you'd be in trouble at that point. I should move my stop down to 87 on this ES trade, but I'm going to move the stop down to 87. Got that 930 wick up there still over here on the NQ. Let's see if we can run it. Quantire issue, put all 3 daily looses at the daily loss limit. That sucks, weeks. At least you got the other ones up halfway, though. Good job on that. Tempted to long here, but I'm going to try a long here on a squeeze back above. Oh shit, I'm trying to get my chart back up. There we go. Try a little long here. I think we get a little squeeze going. I think. Might have got in a little soon, but I think it's okay. Hmm. See if this can squeeze up here. Adding back into it. Might just get out, break even. All right, stopped out there. Oh, the DLL where you're funded? Oh, that sucks. Gold? I don't have gold pulled up. I was trading gold last night. I don't have it pulled up right now. So ES reswept the low again. NQ obviously didn't. I do think if we get it back above like that VWAP area, we could maybe go, but I don't know. Let's just wait for something obvious. Might get stopped out here anyway. Might get stopped out on the ES trade over here. 801. Oh. What do I have my stop at? Wait. I didn't realize it was at, yeah, it's at 13 points. I mean, technically that is where it's supposed to go, but I didn't really want to lose that much on one trade, but I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Looks like I might want to sweep the lows one more time. Maybe. Okay. We get a close back above 97 here. I may add over here on the ES trade. Just kind of wicked up there and then rejected pretty hard off that 97 level. All right, we might get stopped here, guys. We'll see. I mean, it's okay if we do. I don't want us to, but we might. We can push back above 97. I'm okay with a quick add there. A take off at 801 and snug the stop up to the low. On sort of a pushback above 97. Should call it a good day, but maybe just one more. Uh-oh. No, Jamie, you know what that means? You're not risking all of the profits. Good, 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 good. I'm down 181 on the TPT account, up 274 on the Apex. All right, well, let's get comfortable here. This might take a minute. Oh, this might take a minute. Yeah, I see that, but I don't know. And we do kind of have a little mini trend line here as well. We're at that 190. I don't mind it actually, to be honest, but I don't. Doesn't have a ton of momentum through there. It's not that obvious. It is in the middle of chop as well. So I do think it might work. Probably would work. I don't know. I'm not taking it. Ugh, but it might work. The more, if it, yeah, I was going to say, if it closes below there, it might go. Thought I just saw somebody walk by my window. I don't think they did, though. That's a really good candle close, though. It's a good close. There we go. There's the midpoint of the gap. Yeah, we should have taken it, Jamie. Yeah, yeah. That's just being results oriented. It's okay. It's okay. Big move back up, though. 40, 50 points there off that. Just try to be patient. I think a pop back through the 200 here could get some points, but there's a 200 level. You have an SMT at the low here as well. All right, I'm tagged in on my ad there. I want to get out of the ad here pretty quickly. Get the close above. There we go. You would have got a good 20, 30. Yeah, I thought about it, but just decided to wait. Just decided to wait. Yes, looks good here. Tapping the 21 EMA on the 5. Almost. Didn't quite get to the 50 there as well. All right, Jamie. Appreciate you. Tapping the 50 EMA here almost on the... See if it can just push right through that 50 EMA here or not. I mean, 50 EMA right there, 21 EMA right there as well. All right, there we go. ES starting to squeeze now. Again, I want to try to just get out of this ad. Let's leave it there. We'll try to get out of this ad with some profit if we can. $21 EMA touch there. Morning, Lucky Mon. How you doing? VWAP's at 232 there on the NQ. 233. J Deal. Why does this thing got to play with my emotions there? I started to take that one off and I didn't. It would have been. I mean, come on, man. We'll lose 94. I'm going to have to just get out. How's the max indicator? He is quiet today. He said no trades for him. Couldn't get 2 more points. Nah. Is this thing going to go? Is it not? It's kind of just playing with the old emotions here. Let's get above the freaking 97 again. If we lose the 94 one more time, I'm probably going to, I mean, like the smart move is to take it off and look for a re-entry somewhere better. All right, let's wait and see. Just wait and see. Just tapped into another one of those rejection blocks there on the 5-minute. We bounced out of a couple of times. I'm trying to be patient on this trade. Here's a new 5-minute candle. Black Beauty, I was thinking about getting some of those swing accounts actually. The overnight, I like the overnight holding. Because like in these bigger trades, some of the trades I'm looking to take bigger positions in, or like target like higher time frame spots. I'm thinking about getting one of those swing accounts from them for that, for the overnight holding. All right, I'm gonna have to give this a little more room. I don't really want to, but I know this is probably gonna fill this gap over here, and then, we'll see. Could actually just take a bounce trade off the 155s. But I do think that, being able to hold them's definitely an advantage. Heads up, eyes low. How's it going? Good morning. Just bouncing here. I mean, I could kind of buy like that 155. All right, well, it may not fill this whole gap, guys. If we get back above like that 200 level here, could just go. Competition? Who's that, Black Beauty? Who's the competition? I don't know. I kind of feel like TPT already has competition with the Lucid and the MyFunded the new accounts that they have are decent. Maybe pricing's a little bit higher, but you can go end of day all the way with those two instead of having the intraday. Guys, we're still in the 5-minute opening. Well, I guess we're not in the 5-minute opening range, but the 15-minute opening range for sure. Yeah, Black Beauty, there are a lot of options out there for sure. Lots of options. Push into the half gap there. A little deeper on the MNQ. Ah. All right, I get some music going. I turned it off earlier, but I think it's about time to turn it back on. If you bought the half gap there, you got a nice little 30 points, 25, 30 points. I guess I could get stopped over here. We'll see. Initial balance will be set in 3.5 minutes. Do 30-minute candle too in a few minutes. Double bottom. Double bottom over here on the ES. Squeeze incoming, potentially. Potentially squeeze coming. Nothing to do here, guys. I'm just waiting. If I get stopped out on ES, I just get stopped out. Not doing much here, guys. We're just chilling. ES finally made a new low there. 1 minute until initial balance. Okay. Nice squeeze. Nice push here. Nice big volume coming in. Back above 97. Four, 400, 375. Okay. See if we can get back above 97 here. Same idea as before. Get back above 97. Maybe get the squeeze going. Put the ES or put the NQ back above 200. Hello, Augie. How's it going? Rejecting off 21 EMA right now on the NQ. ES holding below the 97 for now. Really is pretty choppy, but there is kind of a trend line here above on the ES that we could just kind of just rip through. Do I trade VWAP? I use the VWAP. I don't necessarily take trades off of it. You almost got caught in that squeeze. Woof. Lucky mine. I'm still, I'm long, but it's not working out right now. See if we can squeeze here. Here's the problem with where I'm at right now, guys. Initial balance is set. The 7,800 is the midpoint on the initial balance. So that would be your short entry if you're taking initial balance short. So I may have to just take this off if we get back together. We'll see. Man, I want to try along here with a 10-point stop on the NQ. I kind of got in a little late over here. Sorry. I don't like that reaction. Looking for 10 points here. I'm going to go stop to break even above that 06. Get up there. Come on. Don't mess around. Just taking the break even, guys. It's not just going. I want it to go. What up, New Journey? How's it going? Ah, now it goes. Did it wait? If I would waited for the 0650 to get swept, would I have been stopped out? Let me see. I would have been. So it's fine. Same result. Same result. If we can pull back to 94, 90. Squeeze that thing, squeeze that thing, squeeze that thing. Come on. Just cannot break the trend line there, guys. It cannot break the trend line. Oh, what is it doing? Come on, ES. Why you gotta do me dirty like that? I don't know where. I mean, I'm gonna put the stop where it needs to, where it's supposed to be at here. 87. It's gonna break it and it will be a fake out. It could be. Ah, now Q's about to do what I wanted it to do. I'm down 172 over here on this account. I think I should probably just leave it there. I don't even know if I should try another one. Another long, short, whatever. I've really just been looking for longs, but sales call. Telemarketer. Telemarketer, man, I tell you what. Kind of just yanking around right here, not doing much. Give me Asia trading back. I don't know, man. Asia was pretty rough last night too, but I guess if you were long, it paid. Short-term short did pay. I think Crystal did get out for a few $100s in profit on that one trade. Got out at 87 as well. $87. There were some relative equal lows down that way last night. All right, starting to squeeze up here. Kind of creating a bit of an idiot box. It's that squeeze I was looking for a minute ago that it just didn't give me. Must be a balance between Biden and Trump markets. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about nothing. Nada about nada. Inside buy. Here on the 5-minute. There's a 21 EMA touch, 50 EMA on the 2. Oh, there was an inside bar earlier. I didn't even notice that. On the 5, I missed that one. That one did pay, it paid 25 points. $25 points. Come on, ES, break the trend line and squeeze through there. Don't give us the old yanking our chain. Traded only one funded account, ended up 327. Let's go. 4 evals green. That's a good Monday. I'm down 172 and 274. Up 274, down 172 on my two fundeds here. That one took the opening range trade. This one, I took the short on the opening range, and it went 9 points. I tried to move the stop to break even, and it did not. I dropped it too late because I had a feeling on that one. It went to, that first push through went to 190, and the short's at 198.50. So it's basically up 9 points. So yeah, just trying to push right back up here. Let's see. I mean, ES not looking great for the longs. Let's be honest, you know. High, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. You know. It is kind of generating some liquidity there, but let's see. So we want to see this breakthrough, get back above 97, get that squeeze going. Yeah, Cooper, exactly. And the thing about NQ or ES kind of like being weak, it's been like that, right? Where it like chops around, you get a bit of a breakout. So maybe we get the squeeze up here at some point. Did have a new 15-minute candle here, so let's see. Let's see what it want to do. If it can push above 94 here and touch that trend line one more time, that will be the fourth touch. So far not doing it. Nice reaction there off the 200. Psych level. Squeezing back through there. Looking like it wants to squeeze. Kind of got that I want to squeeze in its eye. I'm not going to let it trick me, though. I'm not going to press the button over here on the other account until we get something obvious. We're in what? 100 and what are we at? Not even, I mean, we're in like 115-point range, guys. 156 to 265. 110-point range. Just right, just right back and forth here. If you're trying to find a breakout or a breakdown, very, very tricky today, right? Very tricky. All right, back up to the trend line there. Uh, Instinct says that I could get 5 points here, but I'm not going to do it. I'm over here listening to Nutty. He just said on the previous trade, he said, if this trade loses, this will be my last trade. And now he just said that trade lost. And so now he entered another trade and he said, if this trade loses, this will be my last trade. He's entering shorts, by the way. Might be the play. Might be the play. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a short here off the VWAP. You can get some points here, I think. I think you can get some points. Let me see if Husk fired up his stream. I don't know if he did. Did Husk fire up his stream? Yeah, famous last words, exactly. Where is Husk? Did he decide not to trade this morning? Thought he was going to fire up his stream. Let me look it up. He's not in my suggested. Got to get through that trend line there, guys. Otherwise, I guess he didn't fire up his stream. He is not live. All right, let's see if ES can break out of this trend line here and get the squeeze going. Yeah, he was on there this morning. He told me he was going to stream after on his own channel, but guess he decided not to. Where is my Mr. Y? He went to the dentist this morning for the first time. It was very choppy. He had no cavities and he got his molars coming in. Okay, that's a good candle there. Man, I want a long over here on the funded. I'm going to wait. Yeah, Dave. Choppy, choppy, choppy. I'm trying to be patient. I'm red on one account, one funded, green on the other. I'm obviously red on this trade here. We fired up some music. US1 plus 250 and now negative 90. Oof. That sucks. 250 is a solid day. I don't know, guys. I mean, maybe long like off the 211, 212. You got a pivot. You got the 21 EMA there. Do we try it? All right, I'm going to try it. But I am not giving it 20 points. It's going to be a pretty quick break-even stop here. Come on, hold it. Hold it. You asshole. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. It ain't holding, guys. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Squeezer. Squeezer. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Two 18s break even. Nope. I'm out. It loses that 10 again. I know that second or third test. I'm just not holding that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it looks like a trading start. Unfortunately. Rude. I mean, I do think if it gets back above like 217, 218 here, it's going to squeeze. But Nice little squeeze there. See if we can keep going. Well, well, well. She just squeezed without me there. I guess I would have trusted a little bit. I still think it, I don't know. Right idea. Right idea. The only reason why I was looking for a little stab there is like we have a pivot here. We have the midpoint of IB. You have your 21 EMA on the 5. So you had a couple things there making me think we might continue there, but ES just very, very, very weak. May end up getting stopped over here on this. I'm not giving it more than the 87 level, so. What is the next support down? I mean, it's not down there until 77, so. And there we go. Right. Would have hit my target there. That's just, yeah, it's, paper hands. Never hit the stop. Theoretically could re-enter up here, but yeah. Yeah. Not with the ES not cooperating here. Pop the VWAP here. Feels like we get a bigger candle. So right idea on that trade, just bad execution. Terrible execution. Terrible trade management. Shocker. Shocker. Re-enter the name of Masamatapatopo. Masamatapatabo. No thanks. Look at that candle, guys. Look at that candle. Time to go watch A Shop for Killers. Oh my goodness. Black Beauty, I'm going to have to check that out. A Shop for Killers. All right, guys. If it's going to break, this is where it should break. I mean, we've got 5 touches here. It doesn't get any better than that. Like, it should, if it's going to go, this is where it should go. If not, probably in trouble. You long the 209s made up a loss. Let's go. That's where I longed at 210. I think I got in at 212, but just paper handed it. Look at that squeeze, guys. Oh, just squeezing without me. That's all right. We let it do what it do. I don't even want to see a pullback here. I want to see this thing just bully. Bully, bully, bully. Bring that ES on up with you. I want to see some really good acceleration in the ES there. That'd be nice. Yeah, ES didn't do shit yet. The demo trader. He ain't do nothing. ES is non-cooperative at this point. But the thing is, I know if I just get out of the ES trade, it's going to go. Like, it's what I've been thinking like several times. It's like, oh, I could just get out here for a small manageable loss. And then I'm like, it's just going to go without me if I do that. I know that's really not the way I should be thinking on it, but that's what I'm thinking. God darn it, I hate it when I keep doing that. Yeah, baby. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. But I did it anyway. Let's go to the moon. Well, you know, this is not a funded account, so we probably wouldn't have diamond hands on that. You're in the ES long also. Let's go. That's a great candle close. We need it to break structure here above 97. Let's get above this wick here. Put in a higher high. I mean, I suppose it would just only have to get above 96 to do that, but I prefer it above 97. No, me, yeah, yeah, yeah. Got initial balance up here, 266.25. Oh, oh, Max barked. Max barked there, guys. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Do I long off the Max bark? Off the Max-dicator? Do I long off the Max-dicator? I'm not going to do it, but I think it pays. I think it pays. The Max-dicator. What? Man, ES is still not doing it. Give me a higher high, ES. Come on, one time. I'm not asking for much. We're just asking for an 8-ball and $2 million. I'm just watching this NQ just fly without me after I entered the trade at 210. We're just watching it fly without us. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Let's not get FOMO. Zero FOMO, sir. Oh. Weeks. 8-ball and $2 million sounds so good right now. Let's go. Finally, ES is trying to join the party. Come on, ES. Join the party. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. $65. I didn't mean to treat you so bad. Squeeze it! Go! Go! That ain't it. I jumped in off the initial balance high retest and was looking for the 10, but I moved stop to break even. Has not failed yet. And in fact, it just paid. Darn it! Why'd I move the stop to break even? Giveaway business lens? I don't know. At some point, we'll do it. Guys, we kind of have a data wick up at 340s. This 65-point candle this morning was not normal. That's off some sort of news. So we do have that up there. But we'll do the giveaway soon. I did a little initial balance retest long there, and I moved the stop. Paper hands. We're down 166 now. We did make a few bucks on it. A few bucks. We didn't leave there with nothing. Overnight high also up there at 340s. We began to see. I mean, it's not the end of the world to finish red on a funded account. I got to keep telling myself that. See, you're out of aces. I could take this trade off right here and be down 140 on the day. I think it's a tough spot. It's kind of double top in here. I might reduce risk. Yeah, let's reduce risk here. I'm going to take one off. Oh. So I took that one off for basically break even. I added that one in at 97 earlier. Does ES have that? Yeah, it does. That's all the way up there. All right, reduce risk over here a little bit. I don't really want to see this back to this low. This needs to hold this trend line. Get back above 97 with some oomph-ka. No wind. And the dealing's done. Decent pullback here. All right, can we squeeze back up here? Get back above 265 here. We should be able to squeeze, I think. Let's get back above there. Get back above that 265. We should be able to go. Come on, go. I'm in long. I already got the stop at break even. So we hit that initial balance one more time. Closed above it. Should go. Bang! And just like that, back to green. I love the sound of the cash register. It said ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. $29 in the green. Let's go. Initial balance retest there. I waited for it to kind of push through here. We hit this little imbalance. We had the 9 EMA. We have the midpoint there as well. So I don't know. I kind of liked it. We had a previous balanced price range here that we kind of closed above, but and also ES was kind of testing that 94. I went break even almost right away because we were up 4 or 5 points immediately. You read on one of your funded accounts. Ooh, you didn't walk away. Oh, that's all right. There's nothing wrong with a red day. I have a problem accepting those, but guys, if we get above 97 here on ES, you're going to see a bigger candle. I mean, look at this. Look how many times I've been knocked down, knocked down, knocked down, knocked down, knocked down. You get a candle above here, we're really going to see some movement, in my opinion. You get a candle close above 97, we should squeeze. Guys, Traders Launch 20% off is going to end soon as well. Ends today. Use code MM. Traders Launch. Remember, Lucid 40% off the daily accounts. Code MM. Let me give you guys the rundown. Bulanox 89% off the standard accounts. They got 45% off the other ones. That's code MM1. Bulanox on the 90% off is code MM on the regular accounts. Apex code MYTH 90% off. My Funded Futures 50% off is still going on. Code MM. Take Profit Trader 50% off for 1 week. No activation fee. 3 days to pass. Code MM. Trade Day code MM still got 55% off. Tradeify I think is 40% off. Code MM. Day Traders is 80% off. Code MM. Lucid, we said that already. Code MM. We'll say it again. Who cares? Traders Launch. And then Funded Futures Network, code MM. All the props. I asked earlier, but there wasn't very many people in here. Exactly, Coper. Any of you guys using or have you ever tried Fund Your Edge? Anybody ever tried them? Currently trading them, taking a payout from them, any of the above? Was going to go ahead and was going to sign an affiliate deal with them. I know one of my buddies has been using them. He's taken some payouts, and they're a newer prop, but they've reached out. Might consider. I'm going to jump on a call with them, and we'll see what they got going on. I think a pretty standard kind of setup of a prop firm, right? Standard as far as drawdown, profit targets, payouts, things like that. I do see them doing buy one get one frees in his chat quite often, so we're gonna give them a shot. Maybe we give them a shot. We're kind of creating a little bit of an idiot box here on the ES consolidation. What's the name of the prop? Fund Your Edge, I think. Am I saying that right? Fund Your Edge. I do not want to see this back below that 97. Like I did that day. There's the link. Come on, let's go. That I'm all alone. What I think about the Bewley update, I like it. Somalia. I think it's about time that they kind of made some positive changes in terms of no activation fee account, right? Everybody's been saying Buellanox's activation fee is too much. Now it's $85 all in. That's in line with about what other accounts are out there. It might be a little less than that. I can't remember. The Recta funded, I think it's $200 for a 25K. That's about what's out there. I like it. So they're also changing the payouts. There's no longer a daily requirement, number of days required, I believe. As long as you're within the consistency rule and you hit the targets, you can take the payout. So feels like a copy. Yeah, it could be. That's what most of them do. So they did change the payouts weeks. No way, no other, no days required, I don't believe. I think you just have to hit the target and stay within the rules. Stay within the consistency rule. You guys want to do the giveaway now? Is that what you want? We can do the giveaway. Goat funded futures. Nope. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. There's so many props out there now, guys. So, and also their customer service is second to none, guys. That's another thing, like, that I can say with confidence. Like, there's not a prop out there that has the customer service that Buellanox does. So let's do a shotty. We're talking about Buellanox heads up, but also we're talking about Fund Your Edge. Oh, the one I was considering. Yeah, it's called Fund Your Edge. I put the link in the chat. I can, I'll pin it right quick. Pin. Guys, we're almost back to, shh, don't say nothing. Don't move, guys. Don't move. Shh, don't say a word. We're almost back to break even. Don't say a word. I don't think they will, Weeks. You can ask. But the no activation fee ones, you gotta, it's MM1. The standard accounts are MM. All right, let me see how many people are in this giveaway. Wow, we have 200 people in here in the giveaway. That's insane. Ooh, 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 ooh. Guys, don't say nothing. Don't say a word, guys. Don't say a word. Shh. Do I take it off? Do I take it off? What do we do? The thing that's scary here, this is 50% of the opening range is at 800. So if we reject here, it could reject pretty hard. It's got to get above the VWAP here. I could take it off right now and be break even on the day. 285 has 115 lots. Nice, nice. All right, guys, we're going to, let me get 1 minute on the giveaway clock here. Hold my head up. 1 minute on the clock. I know, Trading Star. That's what happens, though. We got 1 minute on the clock. Are you guys on the live? Have you hit live? Hit the live button. I don't know if I should take this off or just let it ride. Ultimately, I do think it probably goes back to the highs. All right, guys, are you ready for the giveaway? On your marks, get set. Go. Oh, that is not what I want to see. I mean, come on. Since I can sing. $25 seconds. But all that seems to disappear when I'm with you. All right. Oh, guys, I do think I'm going to tidy my stop up here. If this thing loses that level again, I'm okay with risking 5 points. I mean, like, I can't have this back into this range down here. I need this to hold the 97. All right, guys, let's pick the 10 entrances, the 10 people that are going to be entered into the penis race. Guys, remember, okay, it's not just a woman telling you, it's also me. Size does not matter, okay? Size does not matter. Women lie to you about that, but I'm telling you the truth, guys. In this race, size does not matter, okay? Trader Pro in there. We got SEO in there. We got somebody subscribing. Wiseman Lawazi. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Daz Burt. You're in there. Con Divergence Mastery. He's in there. If you're new here, this is our daily penis race. David Foster, his dream of being a penis has been realized. Roma Vertex. Roma's probably never been a penis. I'm going to assume. Greed Tablet. He's been a penis before. Price Pulse. Alrighty. Got a little pulse in the penis as well. I make myself laugh. Soad Assets. All right. Assets like to they raise the penises as well. NQ Expert. He's an expert in the penis department. He's an expert. And guys, guess what? New people like WTF. Yep. Let's see here. Hold on. Balahi says size does matter. No way. And guess what? Just because he subscribed right when I was doing the race, Wiseman is getting an entrance. Wiseman's in the race. Because that's just the kind of guy I am. I want to give Wiseman a shot. All right, let's shuffle them up, guys. Let's shuffle them up. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Go! NQ Experts out front. Buy just a ball hair. Oh, look at Roma trying to make a move. Greed Tablet making a move. Look at that. This person up here. Pulse has a big pulse. Who's the little guy? Sayo is the little guy. Price Pulse pulling out to the lead. Condiverge is trying to catch up. Trader Pro trying to make a move. Pulse has just got too big of a pulse. It's just racing. That Pulse is just racing out front. Crystal's always rooting for the micro. Let's go. He's trying. Listen, the micro is, look, I told you guys size doesn't matter. Look at the micro putting the moves on the big one. Trying to get out in front there. Nobody can catch up with the Pulse, though. Pulse is on fire. Ding, 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 ding. Price Pulse has pulled out the W. Price Pulse has pulled out the dub. Price Pulse, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. I'll post it in the chat. In the email, I want you to include click in the top right-hand corner here. Show me a screenshot showing that you're logged into your YouTube channel. Then you need to pick one of 3 accounts. If you pick the My Funded Futures account, you need to include your email for My Funded Futures. Or if you pick the Lucid account, just simply, I'll send you a code, or the Apex account, I'll send you a code. You can choose between the 25K or the 50K Lucid, or any size Apex evaluation that has an activation fee, or a My Funded Futures 50K Rapid account. You got lots of options. So pick which one you want. Send it on over. On Apex, it's any account that has an activation fee. On Lucid, it's the Lucid Flex, 50K or 25K. And on My Funded Futures, it is the My Funded Pro, the daily payout account. There you go. The muzzle velocity that matters. It could be. 50K Lucid Flex. All right, yeah, send it now. We'll get it over to you. All right, I'm going to drop the 50K Lucid Flex code in the chat, and hopefully Price can get to it. No, I'm just kidding. Like, congratulations, you won. Here's your code in the chat. Hopefully you're quick. I would never do that to you guys. Never. Maybe one day. You want it, I got it. Go get it, I buy it. Oh. That's what I tell my woman. That's what I tell her. Rug pull, shut down the stream. I'm out of here. And then she says, "Can I buy this?" And I go, "No. I don't have it. I can't do anything about it." Don't you know I blew my accounts? Didn't you know I blew my accounts? So you look at her. She said she's not told this. When is she told this? Exactly. Speed matters. Come on, go. All right, Price Bolts, let me check. Let me check it. Price Bolts, I need a, well, we can either, oh, there it is. I was like, where's your login at? Let me verify this is Price Bolts that's talking to me. Okay, just sent. Gotcha. Price Bolts, tell me the first letter in your email right quick. I'm just going to verify it's you. First letter in your email. All right, got you verified. We got to verify, guys. I can't just, I just don't just send these out without verification. Did I lose weight? No. If you haven't seen me in 6 months, then no, I did not lose weight. I am down like 3 pounds from vacation. I lost weight on vacation. I knew I should have taken that off, guys. I knew I should have taken it off. No! I can't let that go back down there. Like, I have to just stop out. No worries, Price Pulse. We got you. I'm going to be down 250 on that. I think overall will be down like 280. But I cannot let this thing... I just can't. I mean, I'm trying to justify giving it more room, but like, what's the justification? This thing should run. Just can't. $300, no big deal. All right, stop me out. That's okay. Yeah, I just can't. Like, as much as it battled to get back above 97, I have to just take it off there. So we're down 286. Not too bad. On that account. Guys, stick around. There may or may not be another giveaway. Initial balance short. It didn't quite get tagged in there. I mean, like, but it looks like it's going to work. Initial balance was only on the ES. I mean, it's like 9 points. 9 points. I will say this area here looks pretty good for a bounce, guys. Look what all we have here. All right. We have a little bit of a bullish gap here. We've got your 50 EMA and the VWAP all sitting right there. So you could kind of I would do something like that to spread out my risk here. What up, Mohan? Yeah. You're a winner from yesterday. Yeah, send it to me, Mijanor. Mijanor. Your name is tough for me to say. Yeah, I was thinking that last night. I was like, I never got the email, but send it to me and tell me what you want. You want Apex, My Fun and Futures, or Lucid? Represent Queens. He was raised out of Brooklyn. Come on, get up there. Get up there. All right, Majaner, send it to me. We got you. Make sure to include your email that you use for My Funded. Represent Queens. Bang! Now, do you think I want to take these lower? No. All right, down 232 now. Listen, huge SMT at the high here, guys. This would be a really good short spot. Really good short spot. Because if we get through, I'm not taking this because we got so much here. Because we got so much in this area, like what we just talked about, right? We got so much in this area. But if you get a candle closure below here, I mean, you're going to see a pretty quick move. Pretty fast there. But I think the risk to reward here is fine. Like, especially since we've already got the 50 touch. You could scale off one at the VWAP. You could scale off maybe half your position at VWAP and hold runners. I don't think it's horrible. And what you would do is if we close back above this, you're just out. Got two gaps in the leg here, so we want to mark out both. So crazy how ES is making its way back to the lows. Good cover there, in my opinion, on ES. I held that trade for a long time, and I gave it all the chance that I could. I feel like I couldn't have done anything different in that trade to make money, in my opinion. Maybe not take the one off for a loss, right? Average would have still been in the same spot, but I could have gotten out, break even on that. But like, I really don't think I could have done much different there. Again, I don't like blindly using these gaps for shorts, but I think this gap does make sense. But I still feel like, you know, it's going to take a little bit to get through these. Still going to probably bounce a couple times. I don't know. If you get a death candle through here, then you could even use that as an entry. If you wanted to be safe, let's be a little bit safe. We close below everything. Take the short. This is your stop to break even and your scale. One of the things I would caution you about is right now ES is approaching the lows. Approaching the lows here on the ES. So I would scale and go break even here if you did take the short. Really good spot to scale off half the position at least. Move stop to break even. You just want to see a death candle right through this. Want to see that red rocket knife right through this area. I'm on a roll. No. So to the next spot. Not a great close there on the 2 minute. You would like to have had the 2 minute and the 5 close below there at the same time. Did not happen, but I do think this probably continues lower. Ring down like a bell. I might join the party here. With 3? I don't know about that. I'm going to get in here with the 1. Get started with the 1. And I think I'll target like down here. And I will add on the close below. So 1 minute and 9 seconds left. I'm just waiting for confirmation here, guys. It might be like, oh, well, you're waiting too late. Could be. Could be. I mean, it is 36 points lower than the original entry. If this candle does not close below, that will be of concern. Okay, so ES took the low there. That's the only concern. See, let's break at 90 though. If this candle doesn't close down here somewhere, I'll probably just get out. I want to close like 205s. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this candle closure. I just don't love that the ES made a new low there. Here you are. You are the only one. Oh. All right, can we get a good candle closure here? We'll still add if we get a good close. Relative equal lows at 187 area on the 5. All right, I'm going to add here. Adding 2. I want to see these taken off pretty quickly. I want to see this push down pretty fast here. We got low resistance liquidity here, so I'm gonna move one down. I'm gonna try to hold like a home run one here. Well, that's not really the reaction we want. Again, ES did sweep the low, so like we got a big bullish candle back up here. We will change our thought process. If we get a huge candle through here, I will close this trade and flip long. Huge SMT at the low. NQ is the stronger pair. Obviously, I don't want that, but it could happen. Sometimes waiting for confirmation is too late. That might be what we encounter here. But no reason to panic out yet. We'll see ES hold below 94. If this thing holds below this gap. Not really. What are we delivering? We're not really delivering from anything. Let me look at the 15-minute right quick. See if we got... Any sort of a gap on it. Oh, we are in the 15-minute bullish gap here as well. I did not see that. So we are in a 15-minute bullish gap. So that would make this A plus if we get a pushback up here. It would make it A plus. %50 consistency, just bought, take profit, 50K. It is 50. Well, is it 50%? It's 3 day to pass. Let me go look. Let me see for you. Let me take a look. That's a good question. I need to look at the details. Okay, must be 3 day minimum. 50%. 50% is correct, yes. So you can see this is the updated number of days, and then 50%. So you're good. I should patent the shotgun. I should. Primo, who's using my shotgun? Who's using the shotgun? I'll have to pay them a visit. I don't like the short that much anymore, guys. I'm thinking about killing it. He hasn't really given me a reason to yet, but we are in a 15-minute gap. One flip day yet. Run down. I mean, from a mechanical standpoint, guys, that's the break even. Man, I was hoping we put an OB there. Come on, get down there. I want to take this off, guys. I really do. It might, it could go either way right here, really. It gave me a shot to get out there. But I didn't take it. I think if it pops the VWAP here, though, I'm going to just close this. Or is it just, could just be creating a Tom Sabo box here. This could be a range. I mean, we are in that time of day, right? 11:50, where it's just kind of ranging, creating a Tom Sabo box. I don't love that candle. That's a really good candle. If that closes above, I'm out. Did we get out early here? I don't feel like we did. Full grown. I want to see this squeeze back up to that midpoint there, 250s area. ES has to pop the 94 though for this thing to kind of get going. Come on, get it. Push it. Get through there. What up, Timbo? It's MM1, Timbo, for the new accounts. Are you talking about the new accounts? If you're talking about the new ones, it's MM1. Can't have, they make you have two different codes for the new and the old. Hit it! Dude, it just breathed on my profit. It literally just breathed on it. Come on, go! Max is barking, giving me the signal. Get through there. Go! Go! What a rude piece of... Yeah, MM1, try that one. I entered the long over here, guys, in case you're wondering. Squeeze that thing. Squeeze it. Lock it in 5. We're in a mini here, so. New candle, squeeze that thing. Come on. Rude. All right, that puts us down 200. I might re-enter. Come on, pop it up there. Pop it. I re-entered, guys. Not being very patient with it, but... All right. We're down 132. I need this thing to squeeze up. If it can squeeze up here, we can be in the green. I want to break even there pretty quick. I think it's going to go. I really think it's going to go. The max indicator's indicating? Yeah, he is. I think it's going to go. I don't know. I mean, we got the 2 and the 5 both closed. I'm going to enter it back with one more mini again. I'm I'm going to look for that run back up into 52. I'm going to go stop to break even at, I guess, actually, I shouldn't even go stop to break even. This will get us back to green if we are able to get it. I don't know if we can. We are kind of like pushing back up into a BPR here, but man, ES is above 94. The 5 inverse, the 2 inverse, the 1 inverse, right? Yeah. Feels like it wants to go. Ow, come on. I think we can just hold on to the top of the hour here. We get that Hulk smash boner candle. That wick up there at 53. Yeah, that's what I'm targeting. So got the stop down here. It really needs to be lower, but see if we get through to the top of the hour. I think the top of the hour squeezes us up into our target. It should get us back into the green, I believe. Ish. Max Algo Pro. 1 minute till the top of the hour. Just do it already. Just do it. Just do it. Any clarification on these? Pricing page says one-time fee for momentum account. No activation. Yeah, it's one-time fee. One-time fee. But I do think you have 30 days to pass it, Timbo. So that's probably the clarification or what it's meaning. So it's a 30-day to pass. It's not unlimited. It's like Apex, I guess, in that regard. All right, what are we going to do here? Here's the top of the hour. Well, I didn't do squat. Back into the gap, balancing the gap. About to hit the 21 EMA here. Yeah, lame. Come on, man. Really? Really? Don't do me dirty. Rude. All right, I can't give it no more room than that. I mean, how did that just not give me what I needed there? Come on, bro. Don't be rude. Well, don't be rude. We're going to be port of fools if he gets back above 775. 37.75. This does this sometimes. It likes to sneak below the 21 EMA and then kind of rip back above it. Let's hope that it does that this time. And just rips through there. Rips through there. Come on. Come on, VWAP. Don't fail me now. I think we'll be down like $700 if this loses. Maybe 600. Come on. Bounce that thing. Go. Whoa. All right, I'm moving it down more. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. But I'm going to. Mm-hmm. 1 minute left on this 5-minute candle. I'm going to try a little average down here, a little DCA action. Off a new candle opening, maybe grab this wick, a little bounce. Stop will be obviously at the low. Come on, man. Don't you, I'm going to say, don't bounce without grabbing me. Yeah. No. All right, we're in on that ad. See if we can bounce. Get out of those ads. Give us a little more breathing room here. Come on, flip the candle green. I got to get it the ability to sweep this. All right, can we bounce it? Oh, there's still a wick down here, huh? 201. What do we need on those? 214, 215 basically. Come on. Now you want to move down there like, I mean, it's so crazy. Like, I don't know how I didn't take out that wick up there. I should have. I don't like where it's at now. It looks like it's about to waterfall, so. Need one more sort of miracle bounce here. Come on, get up there. I got to take those off or just there. It's a loss, but. I did sweep that low, though. I didn't even notice that. Well, we could have got out there for the profit on those. But that's kind of hindsight, right? Let's see how this candle closes. I may just close this trade, eat the loss, be down on the day, probably 1,000 or more. If it closes as a bullish Harami, I'll leave the trade open. Otherwise, nah. All right. I'm eating it. Down on that now, 1146. Man, was right there to being back to break even. And that's how I blow accounts. I'm like right there to being back to break even. Less than $100, right? It was $80 away. $80, literally $80 away. Dumb. Dumb. But that's what over leveraging will get you, right? That's what it will get you. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Again, if you want to help support the channel, use code MM on every prop firm except for Apex. Apex is going to be Myth. Do appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect your ass. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, hear army fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's and Nasdaq, don't go full port. See extra cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stand alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.